with you a recipe from my friend Chris.
Hi everyone.
She's an amazing cook, and she's going to share with us this baked terrine dish with all these incredible vegetables. It's like an al forno, a baked casserole, right?
Yeah, you can do it with lots of different vegetables.
Yeah, so come on over and we're going to show you exactly what you need to get this going. So Chris, what do we have here that we're going to be putting into this al forno dish?
You have eggplant, zucchini, yellow squash, some different tomatoes, little red onion. You could use all of it. You could use some of it, a bunch of herbs from the garden.
Yeah, you have some beautiful herbs here. What do you have there for herbs?
I have oregano, basil, thyme, and parsley, and some rosemary.
Oh, how pretty. And I could even smell those too. They smell wonderful. And then you have your mandolin. So you're slicing everything on this?
Mm-hmm. So
okay.
it's the same.
You want the
width.
same thickness?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Yes. What is this gorgeous creation you have here, Chris?
And it's just roasted tomatoes with herbs and olive oil, garlic.
My goodness.
And then I just food mill it together. I bought this at a street fair in Switzerland 20 years ago.
Are you kidding?
Oh,
my
I use
goodness.
it all the time.
Oh, I love. So basically, you just fill the plates, the pie dishes,
Round and
until
round.
they're filled up.
Yeah.
So there's no science to that.
No.
You just slice up all the vegetables the same thickness.
Throw in some garlic and some herbs and olive oil.
Now, you mentioned Parmesan.
Parmesan, sometimes I put Parmesan. You could do a smoked mozzarella.
Ooh,
So
well, that sounds
people do.
And this is such a pretty presentation because you can circle it, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you going to put anything down on the bottom
Yes.
of the plate?
Olive
Okay.
oil.
Olive oil. Okay.
Olive oil.
No butter, just olive
Olive
oil.
oil.
Okay. And so I'd say that's what, like 2 tablespoons of olive oil in each?
Yeah.
Okay.
1.5, 2.
And then we're just going to start circling them, right? Okay, very good.
Then I'll bake in the
And
oven
so
for
you're
a little
peeling
bit.
garlic, and now are you going to crush the garlic? Is it going to be
I'm
in
gonna
a
crush it into it. It like
Okay.
kind of on top
Like with a rasp or a
with a.
microplaner? You're going to put them that way, or you slice them?
No, I'm not gonna slice. Well, I'm gonna do it with a.
And it probably doesn't even matter which
Doesn't
way you
matter,
do it, 'cause
no.
it's going to bake and get delicious
Get
and
oozy. You could
garlic
even
gets
do it
sweet
with the,
when you bake it.
Yeah, sometimes I do it with the skin on and then just squeeze it over it.
Okay, very good. Oh, I like that too. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
That looks absolutely gorgeous. I like how you kept the onions intact there too. Because it's just
Because
gonna,
that'll be nice and meaty and sweet when it's all done.
it
Right?
really concentrates down and the sugars come out of there, all the water evaporates. It's gonna be so delicious. What a great way to use up your veggie from the
Right.
garden. Really nice.
I'm gonna have a lot of leftover veggies, so we could probably just stir fry later.
Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? So with those roasted tomatoes over on the stove there, you use those all winter, you said?
All winter. I use them for curry. I use them for soup. I use them for traditional sauce.
Yeah.
Whenever you need crushed tomatoes or tomatoes. Maybe just do a little. Oh, that's not good.
Now is that a little salt?
Little pepper.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna a lot tighter.
Yeah. All right. So you just alternate going around the side.
You get them as tight as you want.
Tight, okay.
Tighter and tighter.
Because they're just going to concentrate up, right?
Yeah.
Just so beautiful. It's really so artistic, isn't it?
And fun to eat.
And fun to eat. Well, of course. We do have some Prosecco and some strawberries later. We can make this into a party.
It's always a
We
party
can
with
call
Michelle.
people. Right?
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Who do you want to call?
We could call Carolyn and
Myra
and
and
oh my
Brooke
gosh,
and Karen.
I can hear her laugh right now. It does look pretty though.
Right?
Yes.
Actually, I like your swirl better.
No, I like your swirl. What do we want to do with the garlic? Rasp?
Yeah. Right over. I gotta put a little more on mine. Salt and pepper.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I forgot the herbs. What do I want to put in there?
Whatever you want. I put parsley, thyme, and
you
oregano.
chuck them in the layers.
I'm just chucking them in.
Okay.
Yep.
I love the oregano.
And then Then I dry those in a dehydrator and I have them all winter.
Oh, I love that.
Right? Put a little more olive oil on top.
Right.
And some green beans from the garden.
You like that? Okay. Can you tell I'm putting extra cheese in mine?
Yes.
You're like, where's all my cheese? Well, Michelle is here.
And if you have a lot of this left over, you can chop it up and throw it in pasta the next day.
Oh, and toss it with
Yeah.
pasta.
Throw it in an omelet.
Oh,
You
my.
can do a lot.
You can do a lot.
So
All
I'm
right.
going to do another tomato for that.
So that now we want to drizzle with olive oil.
Yeah.
And I need some
Salt
salt
and
and pepper,
pepper.
right?
Yep. Do our own.
All right, and then a little olive oil.
Yeah.
Or a lot of it, like maybe 2 tablespoons or a
Yes.
tablespoon.
Because it's all going to help make the sauce.
Yes.
Some tomatoes now, Lou?
Oh my goodness, this smells so good. And I am wearing
Summer.
the cheese.
Nala will help you.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, should I throw it in there?
Absolutely.
All right, so the other one's going in.
That's for Michelle to take home.
Oh, those look beautiful. I'm gonna put that in just a little bit more. Okay. And what is the oven on? It's on 400. Okay. All right, so what is this one? This is zucchini,
Zucchini, parm, tomato,
tomatoes.
olive oil,
And
salt and pepper. That's
it.
it.
How easy is that?
No herbs. Sometimes I throw a little herbs de Provence on it or...
That's going to
Yeah.
be absolutely delicious. And you do this all summer?
All summer.
Oh, what a great side. Oh my gosh, you guys have to make this. So it's about the same time, probably like maybe 50 minutes, an hour? Or
Yeah.
is that 60 minutes too? That's amazing. And you, are you just waiting for something else? Look, she's like, is there any more zucchini? So you're gonna put a little bit more olive oil in there.
bubbly.
Yeah. It looks incredible. Okay. Wow, that's so pretty. And you're putting your other one in there. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Chris, it's gorgeous. They look beautiful. So now you're gonna let these, look how they're bubbling there. All those delicious.
Cool off, and then we'll just have it with some bread.
Okay. Oh, I'm very excited about this. And we can go sit out on your porch.
Yeah.
Your porch from heaven. Okay. Scooping some out. Isn't that amazing? And then we'll have some of these with the baguette over there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nala wants some too.
Of course she does. Molly, you're not having any of mine. She already had some raw zucchini. Oh, look how gorgeous.
Right? You see, if you chop that all up, just chop this all up and throw it into a bowl and put some hot pasta over it.
That would be incredible too.
Right?
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, oh my goodness. That's amazing. Yeah, what our yards could give us, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. Oh my gosh, thank you, Chris. That looks to die for.
Yeah. Dog, do you have bloopers?
I do. I put bloopers at the end. It's called behind the scenes. I do like behind the scenes.
Nala knocking it over.
Thank you, dear.
Ben would love that.
Yeah. We'll get that in the behind the scenes.
Right.
Okay, we're doing our cheers again?
Yeah.
Cheers, cheers, Chris.
Thank you for an afternoon.
Thank you, dear. Mwah. You guys are going to love this recipe. It's amazing. A bite of this.
Dig in.
The aroma in the house was to die for. It was really hard waiting for it, to be quite honest. Oh my gosh. It's really, really good. All those flavors are just so intensified. That's amazing. You really don't need anything else with this. I'm not even missing the meat. Like, I could just eat this as a meal.
I think.
Right?
Little salad. Little bread, little juice.
Yeah. And that's dunking the bread. Wow. So good. Go to the travelingepicurean.com. It'll be under vegetables al forno. And you can get this recipe. Have a great day. Ciao.
Ciao.
Got what I was going to say. So hold on a second. There's something about it.
These are my face.
See, it gets better and better.
You do a lot.
Okay, oh my god. Well, that was pretty good. Ooh. Well,
cheers.
Cheers. I did kiss the glasses. That was a pretty good catch. Don't spill the Prosecco.
Thank you for watching The Traveling Epicurean. A special thanks to
Hi everyone, Michelle here with The Traveling Epicurean. Today we are traveling over to my friend Nancy's house. She's a big foodie and very passionate about her cooking, and she's going to share with us 2 of her favorite appetizers today. So let's get going over to her kitchen. Alright, so we're off to Nancy's house. I love everything blooming in the spring. This is outside my side door here. Aren't those beautiful? That fuchsia bush there and our Norwegian spruce. And Luna barking across the street. Okay, we're off. So here we are at Nancy's house. So excited for her to cook for you today. Hi everyone, here we are at my good friend Nancy's house. We're here because she inspires me with her cooking. She makes the most amazing dishes, and she's going to inspire you here today with a couple of different shrimp appetizers. What do you have here, Nancy?
Well, thank you for coming, Michelle, to cook with us. Today what I thought we'd do is 2 different shrimp appetizers.
Okay.
Any party always gets off to a good start with appetizers.
Absolutely.
So, and these are simple, easy. Both start with shrimp, so you cook up the shrimp once and you get 2 great different flavors out of it.
I like that.
Yeah. So the first is we're going to do a Bloody Mary shrimp. Great way to kick off any party with a little bit of vodka.
Absolutely. The vodka helps.
Exactly. And then the second is a shrimp curry mango in wonton cups.
Ooh, that sounds
and
delicious.
It's really, really good. Super simple, super easy.
Okay.
And
those are in the wonton cups?
They're in the wonton cups. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these store-bought wonton wrappers, which love these. You can find them in the produce section of any grocery store.
That's wonderful.
They're very simple to make, and
you don't have to freeze them, you can keep them in the fridge.
Yep, nope, keep them in the fridge. I always have them on hand because not only can you put this recipe in them, but if you ever wanted to put chicken salad in them, you can put like goat cheese or brie in there.
Or ceviche, anything, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I
They're
love that.
so wonderful.
It's
so
such an
easy to
elegant
use.
presentation, too.
Perfect. Yep.
This is what we're going to need for our 2 shrimp appetizers. We have 2 sets of ingredients. This first set is for the Bloody Mary shrimp. Celery, green onion, we have ketchup, horseradish, and lemon juice, and then we have vodka, Tabasco, Worcestershire, and spoons that we're going to be serving up these appetizers in. And then for our curry mango shrimp, we have lime juice, mango chutney, we have a green curry paste, cilantro, avocado, and mayonnaise. And that's going to be absolutely delicious too. And those we're going to put into wonton cups, which we're going to show you how to bake right now.
So the wontons, take them out, and I find that for this muffin pan, they're a little bit big, so I trim them down just slightly. You don't need to be exact about this at all. So here I've got them kind of in these little squares. And then you just brush them with a little oil. So there's just regular
Do you have to brush
olive.
both sides?
Nope, just brush one side.
Okay.
Just a little bit of olive oil. Take the wrapper, and then put them oil side down in the pan. And then you just tuck them in there. Again, nothing exact about it at all. Whatever shape you want.
Oh, I love that. Look how
know.
easy that is.
Super easy.
And they're so elegant.
And then while you're doing this, you want to preheat your oven to 325.
Okay. Do we have the oven preheated, Nancy?
We already do. We've got it going.
You can put me to work, you know. I can turn the oven on.
Like I said, and just keep going until you fill the pan.
Okay. Great. So you just finished putting all those in there. So those go in the oven for how long?
So we're going to put these in the oven for about 10 minutes until they're golden brown. And again,
Okay.
the oven's at 325.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. So while these are cooking, so those are always good.
All right. So what do you want to do first?
Okay, so what we're going to do first is we'll make the filling for the wonton cups.
Okay.
And again, this is not too many too many ingredients, and it's pretty simple. We're going to take about half of our shrimp here.
Okay.
We have about a pound of shrimp in here. It's already cooked, cleaned. I actually steamed this up myself, but if you're really in a time crunch, you can buy the already cooked frozen shrimp and just defrost that. That works
Sure.
just fine as well.
I kind of like the texture though when you cook it yourself.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not
Doesn't it seem to
partial.
have a different
It
texture?
does, it definitely, and I think the flavor is not quite as good.
But if you're in a time crunch, it's always good to know.
it's
that you
always
can
good
buy
to
it
know.
cooked.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to start here with about a half of cup of mayo. So this is having this is the green curry paste. It's about 3/4 of a teaspoon.
Okay.
And then this here is the mango chutney.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, it's so good. And there's about 2 teaspoons here.
And you could buy both of those at the store.
Yep, here they're both in the kind of specialty food aisle.
Okay.
Typically with the Indian food.
Sure.
And then we have 5 tablespoons of lime juice.
Oh, I love that.
Exactly.
So flavorful. And that all goes into the
And
salad.
that all goes into the salad.
Ooh, I'm loving this already.
Take this, we're just going to dump it all in. Very simple. There goes the lime juice. And then here is the chutney. And then last is our green curry paste. And perfect. All of that put in the bowl. Just mix it on
Just
up.
mix it all up, right?
Exactly.
That looks so delicious.
And it's super
Will it make
easy.
it to the wonton cups?
I don't know. I always taste it along the way.
Before we do that.
And this also is a great make ahead. So
Ooh,
you
I
can
like
make this ahead, and actually the flavors do, they blend a little bit more if you do let it sit and marinate for a while.
This way you can have fun with your guests, right? I love this kind of appetizer.
Right.
You're not slaving in the kitchen while your guests are having fun. You can have fun with them. Very important,
Yes, let's be a good hostess. And then last, we're going to just take a little bit of cilantro. This you wouldn't want to do ahead, but you can put in some cilantro.
Okay.
And there
Now,
you
should
go.
you let this chill in the fridge?
I do, and I would. It sets up a little bit.
Nice.
And again, it blends all the flavors together.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Okay, so
then-
now we're going to make the Bloody Mary shrimp.
This is another one that's a make ahead, which is great. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do all of our, we're going to do our sauce first.
Okay.
We are going to take a half a cup
So
of...
is this like a cocktail sauce you would probably serve with shrimp anyways, right?
Right, it's almost like your Bloody Mary. So you're going to take a half a cup of ketchup.
Okay.
You're going to mix that with a 1/4 cup of lemon juice.
Ooh, I like that.
And then, of course, you're going to use a 1/4 cup of vodka. I've used regular vodka, but you can also use like a pepper vodka,
Oh, I
which
like
will
that
give it an
too.
extra little kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, don't they have lemon vodka now
Now
too?
they have lemon. You can do all kinds of fun
Yeah,
things
you
with
can
this.
They infuse vodka with everything. They
And so then we will add the horseradish. So
Okay.
there's about 2 tablespoons of horseradish.
Okay.
Bottle in the jar. Just drain it a little bit.
Okay.
Mix that in.
Sure.
And actually, do you want to get 1 teaspoon of the Worcestershire and 1 teaspoon of the Tabasco?
Absolutely. Have to be useful here, Nancy. All right, 1 teaspoon of that.
You can be useful in helping try them.
Yes, that can be definitely useful in eating the goods once they're done. A whole teaspoon?
A whole teaspoon. And again, do it to
To your
taste.
taste.
If you like more hot
You
sauce,
like
if you
it
like
spicy?
it spicy, add more. I
Add
do.
more, okay. I like it spicy too.
Same. And there you go. There's your sauce. In about a pound of cooked shrimp. And this is scallions.
Yeah.
So already cut up scallions. And
I love all the flavors there. With the celery, of course, with the Bloody Mary, it's always great in a Bloody Mary, right? The celery stalk.
And then here's the celery. And then that's it. That is really that simple. There's our
That's
Bloody
wonderful.
Mary shrimp. Doesn't that look lovely?
It looks absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to
These
try
are
that. So cute. I love these. And they make such a nice presentation
Yeah.
for a party, right?
Exactly. You could also, I've done them too, is you can get those little shot cups too.
Oh,
And fill
yeah.
them up with shot,
Yeah.
shot glasses.
Because you are drinking vodka.
You are
after
drinking
all.
vodka, exactly.
Instead of Jello shots, we do shrimp and vodka shots.
Yeah, our taste have matured a little
Yes,
bit.
they mature just a little bit.
All right, and there you go. That's it.
Oh, that looks
That's simple.
beautiful. Okay, so now you're just putting everything onto platters.
Yep, we're gonna plate everything up.
I love how you plate things up. You even make things look so beautiful and presentable whenever you're cooking.
And it's so simple. It's these little spoons, just put them on a
Look how
plate.
elegant that looks. That looks gorgeous.
Exactly.
Oh, how fun. So now we're going to fill all these.
Yep, so now let's plate everything up.
Okay.
I just wanted to add a little salt and pepper to the mango shrimp here.
Okay. So who are we inviting over for all these great appetizers?
I don't think we should invite anybody over
We
and
just
have
get
a feast
ourselves.
ourselves.
I like that. This is definitely a good lunch, a great lunch.
All right, so why don't you plate the Bloody Mary shrimp, and I'll take
Okay.
care of the mango.
Whoops.
And it's really simple. You just put a little spoonful in each little cup.
I love this.
They're such a pretty presentation.
Right, and yet they're also very different too, different flavors. You know what I mean?
Right, so you're not getting the same, shrimp cocktail that you normally
Yeah.
serve.
And then you get the creamy because you have a little bit of mayo in there, and that wonderful little bit of sweet, hot and sweet with the mango curry, or the mango chutney, I mean.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of kick to it, and actually the longer you let the shrimp sit or marinate,
Yeah.
the spicier it gets.
The
which
spices
I
kind of
love.
marry
Yep.
and develop, right? This is so fun. I cannot wait to make this. This is perfect for the summer too, right? Because you can make them ahead. Everyone's on the patio. You just pull them out of the fridge. Who's better than you, Nancy?
Oh, you are, Michelle.
No.
Oh, yes. But yeah, it's all about simple in the summer because, as you said, you want to spend time with your guests and not slaving away in the kitchen.
Right? Oops, I just spilled.
And besides, after you've had a couple Bloody Mary shrimp, who wants to be in the kitchen?
Okay, Nancy, how did I do? I think I might have put too much in those spoons, though.
No, they look absolutely perfect.
Okay, these look so delicious. And look at these wonton cups. I love the idea of this because you can put so many different things in there.
And if you want, you can also, you can put a little avocado on top of these wonton cups too.
Oh, I
and
like
that kind of
that.
cools down a little bit of the spiciness.
Okay.
And I love avocados.
And I love the color of that too. That looks really pretty.
Yep. So you don't have to do them with all, or you can, but anyway, there is an
You could
option.
do half, right?
Yep.
A little bite.
Okay. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. Very good. Oh, I love that. That's so refreshing and so delicious. What a great idea. And then we're going to try these wonton
Try these
cups.
wonton cups.
Now, do you put the whole thing in your mouth?
No, I think
Foregoing it dribbling down the front of my shirt.
No, my suggestion is take a little bite.
Bon
Bon
appetito!
appetito.
Okay. Little bites are good. That's delicious. I love both of these. What a great summer appetizer. You're gonna love these. Wow, so these were so delicious. I love the Bloody Mary shrimp appetizer and the mango curry appetizer. I don't know which one's better. They're just so delicious. Thank you for having me over.
Oh, absolutely. It was my pleasure to cook with you, and you'll have
So
to
much
come
fun.
again soon.
You can find these recipes at thetravelingepicurean.com. Hi guys, Michelle here, the Traveling Epicurean. I'm going to show you how to make pea soup today because I know most of us have a leftover holiday ham in our refrigerator, and we have a little extra time on our hands with this coronavirus pandemic. So this ham is going to make a great base of flavor in this pea soup. We are going to take these yellow split peas and we're going to turn them into this gorgeous pea soup. And if you're asking why I'm using yellow and not green, well, you should check the aisle on the dried beans because they're looking like the teepee and the paper towel aisle during this pandemic. It's pretty scarce. All right, so let's get going and I'm going to show you how I started this soup. So I have my yellow peas in a strainer. You can either put them in a strainer or you can rinse them under the faucet, but just make sure they don't go down the drain as you're rinsing them. I like to do in the bowl because then I'm gonna check them over and make sure there's no discolored peas. You can use green peas or yellow peas. I switch it up all the time. They're both delicious. They're equally delicious. So look, I have all my veggies here. I have a cup of sweet onion. I have a cup of sweet carrots, a quarter cup of celery, of shallots, and I have 3 extra large garlic cloves that I put through the garlic press. I finely chopped all of these because I want them to dissolve in the soup when we put the peas in the stock and the ham in there. So I have a tablespoon of olive oil in there. I'm going to put another tablespoon, and then I'm going to put in a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to add our veggies. And we're just going to begin to saute them, and then we're going to add in the ham and all the stock, and then it's going to simmer. They've only been sauteing for about 5 minutes. You don't want the garlic to burn. You don't need to caramelize any of the vegetables. You just want to give it a little bit of a head start. And look, I'm just going to add in the whole ham just like that. And then we're going to add in 8 cups. So that was 1 bag of peas, of dried peas, which was 2 cups. And then we're going to add in 8 cups of stock. Right, so we have all of our peas going in. It's going to be so delicious. Put the ham in there. You see the vegetables. This is going to be simmering for an hour and a half. And everything's going to really come together. It's going to be smooth and creamy. We're not going to add any flour. We're not adding any milk to this. It's just the stock, a little bit of water, this beautiful ham, and the peas. I just want to give you a little peek of what it looks like halfway through. See how it's thickening up? I turned over the ham bone, so it's completely submerged in the soup. It smells amazing in this kitchen. Hey, look, we are at the hour and a half mark. The soup is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't the yellow beautiful? I'm gonna add the ham. I took out the whole ham and I took off all the good meaty parts that I liked. I cut them up and I'm putting them back into the soup. Now this is what the soup looks like after simmering for almost 2 hours. This is the thickness that I like it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's thick and luscious. It's gonna be really, really good. I hope you guys are gonna love this pea soup recipe. Remember to freeze any leftovers that you have because it freezes really, really well. You can find the recipe at thetravelingepicurean.com. And I'd like to give a big shout out to all the doctors and nurses and everybody in those professions that are helping to make our lives easier during this pandemic. You guys have a great day. We'll see you soon. Ciao.